everybody, this is AnnieB and welcome back to my channel. However, if this is your first time visiting, thank you for stopping by and I hope you will enjoy the video, and if you do, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell for upcoming videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, I am participating in a series and using the monthly Dollar Bead Box. It is called Give Me 5. The series is hosted by Marie of Memory Lane by Marie. You need to check out her channel. She has this series called Give Me 5, and I have always enjoyed the items she made from the Dollar Bead Box. And I had the thought of possibly joining her in her Give Me 5 series using the Dollar Bead Box. So I contacted Marie and she graciously agreed to the series. Now, I am always excited when I get my box in the mail, and now I am more excited because now when I open my box, I am expecting to create 5 items and post them, and well, to share them with my fellow YouTubers, and hope that you will enjoy the 5 items, and hopefully you can come and join us and make some items and show us the things that you came up with the Dollar Bead Box. You know, we have always looked at the Dollar Bead Box as a filler box. You know, you can put them with your stash and pull them out, and you know, we can all use them, you know, use the filler box, and that help bulk up our stash, right? Now, I have always gotten the Dollar Bead Box, but I never gotten the bag. But, you know, just looking at other folks' items and whatnot, I decided, so I started getting the bags, and these are gorgeous. I won't take them out of the plastic bag, but they are pretty. Take my word for it. But the items I made did not come from the Dollar Bead bag. It only came from the Dollar Bead Box, and I did use some items from my stash, so that is allowable. And yeah, so hang tight. Let me show you the 5 items that I made. Won't hold you long. Hold on a sec. Remember in March, on my March Dollar Bead Box, I shared with you that I never looked in the mixed bags of beads that is included in the box. Have you ever noticed it never fails when you are trying to get something done? The phone rings, somebody knocks on the door, your husband comes and interrupts you. That happens to me quite a bit. I don't know if it happens to you. Okay, let's get back to it. But I was talking about that mixed bags of beads that it's included in the box of each month. Now, at first glance, they did not appear to me, and that's why I never looked at it. I have this container that I call, you know, everybody got a bead soup mix bag or container with all those loose beads. So I've always just thrown these beads in there, and I never just looked at them. But one day I decided to look at them, and they have some pretty nice pieces in here. You got to look. Now, all pieces are not that great. We got a lot of damaged pieces in there, and some of the pieces, they are not all the way drilled through, and sometimes they have nothing but chips. I don't know. I think they just scoop them up and throw them in there, but if you look inside of there, you will come up with some nice beads. Well, a nice set of beads that you can make something out of, and let me show you what I did. Now, I think all of our bags are a little bit different, but I think we all got the same little breast cancer. I think that's what these are, but if it's not, that's what I'm using them for. Now, I pulled out these 2 beads from the bead mix, and like I said, I think they are the breast cancer symbol. That's what I'm using it for. And, you know, I can wear this doing that. You know, we always have a breast cancer month. So I think these are great. These are great for, you know, to show support for that particular effort. Now, I used some silver findings, and I added a dangle, and I used one of those checked glass bead flowers from the summer mix. Aren't these gorgeous? And this came from that jumbo, well, it's not a jumbo. Sometimes it's a jumbo. But it came from this bead mix. And I made a lovely pair of earrings from this. And then, of course, I used those summer mix, 2 of those little spring flowers there. Aren't they? This is so pretty. Okay, let me go to number 2. Okay, what you're looking at now is piece number 2. Now for this piece, I use the 2 18mm check glass flower robin egg blue and gold wash piece. That's those 2 pieces right there. And this is a pendant for a necklace. You know, I cannot decide what type of chain I want to use, or even if I want to use a chain, but I did make a pendant for it. Now, what I did was that I encased one of the beads in this open back pendant. And what I did, I used this. I saw a lady talking about it, and I said, I'm going to give it a shot. Let's see. This is how many ounces? I don't see the ounces on here. Oh, here it is. It's 18 ounce. So yeah, I bought the big one. I should have bought the small one since I was testing it out. It did okay. It really did okay, but you know, I'm not really used to using that kind of stuff, but I like the outcome of it. But what I did do, I noticed that what I did was I used some packing tape to hold it in place because it's an open back pendant, right? And I put it on there, and yeah, that packing tape held that thing down. So I had to take the whole thing down, and I cleaned it up, and I repoed it in. And this is the outcome, and I think this is nice. And I'm gonna put a gold belt on here, and I like that. I found that in my stash. But this turned out really, really nice. And also what I discovered is that I do have a deeper pendant that I can use. So the next time we get some of these, and I know we get them every month. I'm going to try it on another one of these to see how it does, because this kind of, see how it raised, it's up because it's this is larger than the gold pendant that I have. But either way, it turned out pretty nice. I like that. Let me know what you think, or even offer me a suggestion if there's another resin that I can use, or yeah, I think I'll look at something else. So this is number 2. Okay, this is number 3. Now, number 3, I made a necklace, as you can see. I made this necklace using the check glass daisy beads. And on the description of the beads, it's an assortment. So I think all of us got different kinds. And I got the red. I guess it's a ruby red. And they turn out to be pretty. You know, it's just something about the Coriana chain. It just makes everything so pretty and dainty and delicate. Just look at that backing right there. Isn't that pretty? And it looks so nice when you put it on. Now, what I did do was I made a little cluster of beads. And this piece right here, this was a whole ring. And I punched a hole in it. And I used this Euro punch. And this thing is nice. It will punch through anything. And I don't know where I got it from. I know I've had it a long time. And I put the price of stuff that I put on. And I actually paid $1.25 for this. So that had to have been some kind of sale. So this is the best. If you don't have one, you got to try it. This is really, really nice. But like I said, I punched 2 holes in this ring. And I made this pendant here. Isn't this great? Do you recognize that bead right there? I don't know if you can see it. Okay, there we go. And that came in the box this month. You know, in the box, we all, again, they did an assortment. We all got one of these large pewter beads. So normally when I get these, it's only one, and I just kind of throw it back. Again, just bucking up my stash. So, but I decided I would use this bead this time, and I think it created a very, very nice piece. Isn't that pretty? That is going to look nice on your body. Look at there. That's gorgeous. And like I said, I strung this on a Coriana chain, and I created, made this little pattern, you know, equally, put them on the chains here, and made this gorgeous piece. And I use the clamshell, and I really like the spring ring. And I use a closed jump ring on this. The spring ring, it helps make the piece, you don't want anything big and bulky on here. So it really helps with the delicacy of the piece. So this is number 3. What you're looking at now is piece number 4. And I made a pair of earrings to match the necklace that I just showed you. And I used the same type beads. I use 2mm silver beads, and I use crimp, and I used the little clamshell on here, and of course I used that Coriana chain. These are gorgeous. They got such lightness to them. And I use, of course, the round lever backs to make piece number 4. Okay, this is piece number 5. This is the final piece of the Give Me 5 in the Give Me 5 series, and I'm not lying. I've really enjoyed making this. This is not just a filler box anymore. You can pull out some beads out of there and really make some really lovely pieces, whether you're a beginner or whether you've been making beads for 50 years. You can really have fun with the Give Me 5 series. So I hope you consider joining and participating with us, and you can find out more. I put a little bit more of the information in the description box, and you can check that out. But yeah, for this piece here, I made this necklace using the 7-inch check glass bead. That chain that we get. And I think it said assortment, and all of us got a different color, I believe. And I got this beautiful yellow spring mix here. Now, these are some odd looking beads. I know there's a name for it, but I cannot think of it right now. It's not completely round. It's kind of squared off on the side. But this is the bead mix that I got. And I use those fire polish check hematite beads. And I made this. This is gorgeous. Love this. And I used the black chain because I kept the black going because that strand of beads came on their wire wrap. Well, they're wrapped in they got black wire, dark wire. So I decided to keep that black theme going. And this turned out really nice. And this right here, I altered one of my veils. And I just wanted to make a little something different, and I put that in there, and I used some clamshell just to connect the chain. And of course, I used the lobster clasp and a closed jump ring. I always use a closed jump ring. I don't know. It looks better, and I think it's a little bit more secure. So that is the last items of the Give Me 5 series. And if you'll hold on a sec, I will show you, give you an overview of my pictures, and well, it look a little bit nicer, and you can see them better from that way. So don't forget to give me a comment if you or even if you have a question, just write it down in your comments and let me know. And please consider subscribing to my channel. So it's been nice. So you guys take care, and see you later. Bye-bye.